Er ist heute hier und wird interviewt von Pressesprecher von Enough is Enough, von Alfonso Pantisano. Begrüßt auf der Bühne mit einem dollen Applaus Stosh Mugisha.
Welcome to Berlin.
Thank you.
Now, we didn't understand what they were saying, but we were basically telling a little bit where we kind of announced your story, where we were basically highlighting the newspaper articles, your picture on the paper stating hang them. That's quite dramatic for us.
Yeah, I understand.
And I'm sure it was quite dramatic for all of you guys. You had to flee the country, but your ordeal started way in advance.
Yeah.
What happened?
From childhood, of course, I was identified as a tomboy, and so it was not good for some people, like working at the farm. So I went through rape and a lot of challenges because I was wearing like a boy. So I contracted a lot of diseases, and until I left the country, it was not so good for me. And that's how I ended up doing some interviews and ended up in the newspapers and in the media as well.
So they were haunting you, and then you had to leave your country and you ended up in Sweden.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was. I was in the papers. They put money to look for me, so that I could be handed into the police, saying that I recruit people into homosexuality. Yeah.
Now, last year, you were meant to be here in Berlin at the International Day Against Homophobie and Transphobia at Alexanderplatz.
Yeah.
And I remember that morning, it was quite early in the morning, when you were in Stockholm at the check-in desk of Air Berlin, and they said to you, because of your visa status, we are very sorry, Stosh, but you can't travel to Berlin. Exactly. And I remember me and you being extremely upset. We have tried everything, but we didn't get you on that plane. So we promised you that this year we were going to bring you to Berlin. Now you are here. How does it feel to be here?
It feels really, really great. I'm so happy to be in Berlin, because as I know the history of Berlin, Berlin has gone through a lot of historical challenges and changes, and it gives me hope that one day the way we are struggling about stopping homophobia and transphobia, one day we will be free, like Berlin is now free, and really looking so beautiful. I'm so grateful to be in Berlin.
Thank you for coming, because I know we worked the whole year to get all your papers so you could be here. I promised you we were going to make it happen. Now listen, yesterday when we met at the airport, we were sitting in our taxi, and I asked you, what were you looking for when you decided to leave Uganda? And your answers were safety and freedom.
Yeah.
Did you find safety and freedom now?
Honestly speaking, I may say that I am so grateful that there is a law that protects me. Nobody will harm me in Sweden, but I'm not free yet. I cannot walk on the streets with my girlfriend and hold hand or kiss. And I think this is why we're still doing this work. It is not so, I'm not really free, but I'm grateful that the law is in place. I cannot be harassed or harmed.
So you are basically saying the freedom that you were looking for, you got it now by the law, but still you encounter on the streets people that obviously have some sort of problem in seeing you walking hand in hand with your girlfriend.
Exactly.
So we still have to work on the issue of homophobia also in Stockholm and in Sweden.
Exactly.
Now, I know very much that you miss Uganda a lot. How is it to be away from home?
It is really hard, but I am safe. That's another thing. But I really miss my country so much. I feel sorry for the people I left back home. I fear for their lives. And I ask you kindly to stand with us and help these people, and so that we can talk about these governments that really persecute homosexuality, so that we attract their attention and they know that, so that they should know that there are people really who need to be safe. We help them so that otherwise they will die if we don't talk about what they do in their governments or in our government. So I ask you kindly to thank you also to keep doing this what you're doing, and help us also continue fighting for the rights of the people back home.
Well, thank you very much, Josh, for being here with us. You have been holding the flag of Uganda since this morning. I know it was very painful for you, because you said you find it very hard to hold the flag of your country, pretending to be proud when you know that it's very hurtful.
Yeah.
And therefore we want to thank you for being here with us, for being the person you are, for doing the work that you're doing. And we know that all your friends back in Uganda, we've met some of them, Dennis, Kasha, they love you very much, and they know that it was the right thing for you to go to Sweden, because your life was really at stake. Thank you. Good luck with your girlfriend. She moved now to Sweden. Yay! And you can now be reunited again. And say hello to her. She wasn't allowed to travel, but maybe next time we can get her over here as well. Okay? Thank you, darling. Stosh, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you, Stosh, Mugisha. Thank you for being here tonight.
Welcome.
Thank you for your bravery.
Thank you.
Ja, das war jetzt echt emotional. Also bei solchen Sachen.